What is the most overrated city you have ever been to? I had always wanted to visit Paris, and when I finally got the chance, I was beyond excited. But my experience was nothing like I had imagined. The moment I stepped off the plane, I was greeted by a rude customs officer who seemed to have a problem with every little thing. I brushed it off thinking it was just one person. But as I made my way to the hotel, I encountered more unfriendly locals who seemed to have no patience for tourists. The hotel itself was a nightmare. The room was tiny, and the bathroom was so small that I could barely move around in it. The bed was uncomfortable, and the noise from the street made it impossible to get a good night's sleep. I tried to make the best of it and went out to explore the city. But everywhere I went, I was met with more rudeness. Waiters in restaurants would roll their eyes when I asked for something, and store clerks would ignore me completely. I even had someone yell at me for taking a picture of a building. The worst part was when I visited the Eiffel Tower. I was so excited to see it in person, but the crowds were overwhelming. People were pushing and shoving, and I could barely get a good view of it. I ended up leaving after just a few minutes. After a few days of this, I couldn't take it anymore. I ended up cutting my trip short and went home. I was so disappointed that my dream trip had turned into a nightmare.